They're stepping into the Sinners territory. How will they fare?
There's the question, and here we go. Let's get underway. You can see the odds on your screen right now. They're very even, as you'd expect. Sinners ever so slightly favoured. How will that change over the course of the game? Pissed around underway. B-Stick has a utility, smoke and flash, and it's Era with the double flash and Kit on the CT side. Era is the one to also to defend Connector as they work their way toward mid.
Yeah, can't drop that kit realistically. Gives him a window back into this, so Era might even get the information, then fall back. Oh, he's going to take a peek. Nice first. Oh, hits the second as well as Shock jumps over. Now they can start to put it towards A, but Rusty's just taken apart. Going through. Standard smoke, default one. Everyone throws that out nowadays. And up towards mid. 2 kills in favour of the CTs, only 1 trade so far. Neofrag doing a good job to even up the numbers here. So a 3v3, B-Stick just catches off Isaac trying to go over aggressive, and now the advantage falls in Sinner's hands.
Yeah, maybe there's a bit of misinformation on a call there, because I don't see the reason for Isaac to push aggressively in that scenario. Maybe there was a call that all of them are toward the bottom of ramp rather than just the couple, just the 2. 1 for Neofrag, 1 for Zedco, 1 for B-Stick so far. Rusty on a bit of an information play, and I like this considering they're in a disadvantage, and he could actually get behind all the B players here. Problem is they are being completely silent, so sure, Era has info toward A. He sees nothing, so Rusty will choose B, and this is going to be a very, very fast flank. Neofrag just looks for it. Does he catch the timing? He does. That's brilliant awareness from Neofrag, but they drop into his position, and B-Stick gives away his life for free. It's now all down to Zedco and Era. Era's got 1 kill in the round already. Zedco is full health. There is a smoke up. In fact, there are 2 up. There's only 30 seconds to go. Era's playing next to the smoke. He's not looking to his left, and Zedco outwits him. Important stuff. Zero's going to be feeling a little bit sick about that one. The fact he only gets the dink, and he shot a couple of extra bullets as well. Thankfully, Shock being so low means it's just 1 Deagle headshot. Oh, sorry, 1 Deagle body shot to take him out of the round. Imma, with that Galil, picked up spots. Neofrag towards sandbags. Oh, it's a rough fight. And Neofrag wins it out with his AK. M4 and Galil still in play for GamerLegion, and everyone's here really. They're rotating everyone into the correct spot. Era gets 1 tap. Isaac manages to follow up. And even though it's a 2v2, GamerLegion, they're around and about here. Health advantage certainly in Sinner's favour. 4Z on default at the moment. Oh, gets tagged down. That's a really nice quick fire wallbang there. We'll get tapped down by Isaac, and now it's a 1 versus 1. Has the Galil against the Mac 10, low HP, comes back to bite him, and B-Stick will finish it off. But Tom,
maybe try and find something. Bomb's going to go down. 2v2 retake.
And they don't have a kit, so they're going to have to hurry up. The one thing that's going for them is 2 incendiary grenades. That's enough to clear out Gap and sandbags, the 2 most common spots. In goes 1. And now they realise it's clear. Oh, even spam coming through. That's the problem. Isaac still takes 4Z though. Now it's all down to B-Stick. They don't know where he is. Oh, damage done to both players. That's a nice try, but in the end just couldn't hit the extra bullet required onto Isaac to make it a tougher one for Rusty. They team up very well. Like this. You have to be slightly wary, of course, that someone hasn't just crept past the angle when you've missed it, but that's why he's wary of both particular positions right now. But there's 25 seconds to go, and Sinners aren't really near the site yet. 4Z. Will he get caught? He will, and Imma spots Neofrag as well. He was the player with the bomb, and he's in a horrible spot. Basically, I just have to go and die here. Gets 1. If he gets a second, it'll be a miracle. Imma trades it. But look at Shock. He was behind the enemy lines anyway, but he can't get the bomb in time. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. They have to go for the kills. Isaac needs to survive. 1 second to go. He's fine. And sure, again, it's a close one. But 3 months, but it's 50-50 for them. 1-6, lost 6. As for Sinners, it's 1-8, lost 4, if I'm not mistaken. But this round's going GamerLegion's way. First 2 picks toward A ramp. Sinners try and push up aggressively pretty quickly. And without that flashbang, there's no way they could recover that one. Zedco will get his frag toward Rusty, but they are very much pinned behind the yellow tarp. They just managed to get that 1 kill and get out actually, but Zero's on a lurk through this gap position. Zedco's looking for it, and that's a lovely headshot. He doesn't expect a second. Oh my goodness! Sure, he does expect a second. Well, that's 3 kills for Zedco, and that third one is a literal drive-by.
Isaac might have got a timing on a flank here as well, but 4Z just shuts down that player rotating. So, A 1v3. Backpack spotted. Now that is the low HP player. 28. One tap to the head, one tap to the body. You do it, but Forzy understands.
Shock and Forzy. We've seen Zedko help his team recover a 3v5. Can Shock and Forzy team up with for a 2v4?
Nice boost. Could find himself one here. But Isaac, yeah, it's a bit of a well-timed swing, you'd like to think, from Isaac, but that little shot from Forzy actually brings themselves back into this a little bit. 30 seconds left. They can go towards A here. Only one defender.
Yeah, and the problem is, for GamerLegion, is the one defender. Oh, okay. Hang on a second. They have a smoke for the plant. Forzy's taken out the player rotating in from B, and Era's still stuck towards sandbags, and both Sinners players have gone toward connector. They're double dueling Isaac. This is brilliant from Sinners. I am loving everything about this situation. I'm so impressed. Era 1v2 must be wondering, oh, well, they've come toward A. How have I not got a kill first? They've taken down the retreaters from B first. And look at that. Forzy will even catch Era trying to retreat back toward the ramp.
Trying to be a bit playful. As that smoke fades, they might turn their attention towards him. Divines one, finds two. Forzy's got a trade. Emma's jumping around, man. The clay pigeons are shooting back. And Emma could find one more here as well. Zedko on the off angle, swings around, head taken out. But a 1v3, maybe this is GamerLegion finding 5.
And Zedko do it. Would be a 1v4 in total. We saw the disgusting headshots he hit earlier, and he's removed the AWP from the equation. So he's only got rifles to face. Emma playing that one very cheekily and getting his just reward. The jump at the end to put the AWPer off worked out beautifully. Zedko gets one more, but I'm afraid he's 14 HP after that duel. And there were two players coming on the flank. Little does he know it. And there it is. So Sinners will win out the half 10-5, but GamerLegion will hit back at the very end. Keeps them in touch, but Sinners have certainly been the more impressive. Go toward Jen, trying to defend it. Gets one. But Era's got one on towards Zedko on the immediate trade already, and Zero's taken out near frag. So B-Stick needs to try and answer back. He's got the P2000. Don't see many P2000s these days. And he doesn't get himself a second with it. Sometimes players just like the feel of it. Now it's all down to Zero with the dual Berettas. He's going to get swarmed. He surely needs to find a headshot quickly to have any chance. And even though the HP's so low on Shock and Forzy, it's Sinners to win out the pistol. Looking very solid.
Yep, played it on a retake. B-Stick, nice frags as well. 3 for him in the round. Forzy getting one through the smoke as they attempt to cross. Rusty, the first frag. Gives GamerLegion the advantage. They're going to accelerate.
Ah, Rusty will save his teammate as well. Imma will be buying Rusty a pint later after that one. But
what?
Okay. Shots
how is Shock there
ladder.
though? Like, what's going on?
Has he gone down ladder? He has to have done. There's no other way. Well, you know, I'll tell you what, Tom. Shock has shocked everyone. He's shocked us.
We're singing GamerLegion's praise into this round as well because they've caught these two openings from Rusty. And then Shock does that.
I was looking at the minimap and just thought he was like around B stairs or something. And then suddenly he's behind the May ramp. Maybe he did go down the ladder. I didn't spot it. I'll be honest with you. I didn't look at the map. Maybe I should have. Maybe GamerLegion should have looked at the map.
And when they have done, it's also worked well in their favour as well. So Zedko's going to play close to this execute. Maybe try and find one here just to give that information. But actually, he's in a fairly decent position to do more damage. But Rusty, nice boost. It's now punished as he jumps up. Zedko's in a bit of bother here. Needs flashes to support, but has already found one. Maybe more as well, but too many targets to shoot at means he does lose his life. Forzy, he's been so sick so far. How does he do this 1v3?
Problem is, Era's already crossed a white box, and I don't think Forzy knows it. That's probably what makes this one impossible. Look how careful GamerLegion are being, though. Information gathered by Forzy there as he hears Zero dropping off mid, plays the angle, gets it perfectly, and here's a smoke to jump into as well. This is now vaguely doable. Rotating round to window. Favourable angle, has an incendiary as soon as they plop the plant down. In it goes. There's a player up close, though, and you might not be expecting that one. And Irma, even though he's low HP, takes the initiative.
Look at this.
Wow, okay. That was instantaneous. Emma once again hits an entry. That's the second time in a couple of rounds. And Era's going to feel a hard done by on that flick. That looked pretty on him, didn't it? Maybe a slight bit of movement as he shot. Comes back to bite him. And Sinners are one frag away from reaching map point on their map pick. So it's an expected win, but it's looking very comfortable for them.
No time for GamerLegion to set up. Absolutely nothing. And I think this is what I'm going to keep repeating myself out throughout these past couple of the best of threes, is that, you know, when a team is in this much control and they're controlling the pace, not allowing the other team to set up and try and play their default out is huge in the grand scheme of things, and actually just gives a lot of confidence for, you know, the side that is just pounding to keep going for it. But it also puts the other team in a position where they're being conditioned almost to expecting just aggression whenever, you know, it's almost like they don't expect it at some points as well. So nice, calm, collected from Sinners, playing out a really solid game plan here. They have map point.
Sit in the smoke, sometimes you get your vision first. Forzy will drop, but Neofrag is the threat, and they all know it. You get one. Oh! Era just spots it, and he had to hit the headshot as well, because if he didn't, he was still guaranteed to take a teammate down. Judges it to perfection.
Even though they press for the aggression as well, it goes in favour of GamerLegion. They can wait this one out, and they're going to expect something to come through, and even though Zero...
He was close in the smoke with his AWP. It's a carbon copy, except vice versa from the previous round, but he will get punished. And look where Neofrag is. He's going to have the bomb. There it is. He's got full control of it, and Isaac's going to have no clue whatsoever. Freest of 3 kills. Only if Neofrag peeks, though. Isaac snapped the bomb and has fallen back. So, Neofrag, he got the timing favoured. It might be Isaac now. Yeah, so he's like, where's the bomb gone? Does he peek on timing? He does. Just about gets it and drops it again. The mystery is solved, and Rusty's last alive. Catches a lot of damage onto Shock, but Sinners, even with this buy, which wasn't at full strength, have a 3v1 to close out the map and make it 3 in a row on Vertigo. Neofrag has a lovely angle, finishes with 21 kills, 3 kills for him. Map control for Zedco. He's pushed all the way through B. Neofrag's in a great spot toward long bathroom, but surely he'll get hard cleared. But doesn't matter when you hit an instant headshot. Gets one, looking for the second. He's so close. Hits so many body shots, but can't finish it off. And that might come back to bite Sinners. Shot rotating up from connector. Does find Isaac. And actually might peek him as a duo here. They try it, and it works out. It was risky, but going 2 for 1 usually is the smart play. No, it's all down to Zedco on that big flank. He's coming in from long bathroom of all positions, considering he did come through Monster. But Era's looking for it, and he taps him down on the more powerful angle with a P250. So game on the sandbag, so one on the slightly lower wall. Works out for an opening. That's a lot of control they have as well now. I don't see a way that GamerLegion can really get back into this round unless they somehow like double entry Monster or something. It might be their only choice with 30 seconds to go.
Yep. They could contact out here as well. Limited smokes, maybe save those for the after plant. Zero is going to do exactly that, contact him, but Neofrag has a good position to slow down this bomb. It's been dropped, so they know exactly where the push is coming from, and Zero should be easily traded right now. Dancing around the pillar, finds one, could find a second here as well, maybe as he drops past, but Zedco through that smoke and B-stick as well.
Peeking toward short pipe with the M4, and that's a brilliant flashbang. Neofrag's now very stuck. Oh, he somehow gets away with 1, and actually 1 3/4. He's no way should he have gotten so much damage considering he was caught out like that. But Emma is waiting for Forzy to reaggress. Nice patience from GamerLegion, and it nets them a 4v2.
The defense split as well. The toes from pole and connector shut down. Both teams going for an aggressive play in the same place, and GamerLegion just ready for it. And they can just slow down. Just wait. You don't need to force the issue anymore. If anything, Sinners have got to go aggressive and find something. And maybe Shock's just going to do that. Door open. Can't even get the low HP player as well. And as such, he's now on 14 HP. Has to back off. Has to call for the rotate to come over to at least give themselves an attempt in this.
That's a shame. Taking so much damage is a painful one. Didn't even do much in response either, obviously. Here's the one low, but that was from earlier. Shock has to fall away. Full short control. That's the most important thing if you're on the T side. And they're just going to pounce with a Molotov, that's all. And a couple of flashes. Shot gets 1, Shot gets 2 from the back of the railing. And Zedco gets activated. Gets himself his frag toward Imma coming through short. Rusty now aggressing a little bit closer toward the toxic barrel. You can hear Zedco. Both of them can hear each other. But it's a 2v4. Sinners have done a good job at defending this B bomb site in this situation. Only one flash left on Zedco, and he's the one stuck toward Toxic. Doesn't get a chance to throw it. Rusty takes him, and Era's patience nets him the kill toward Forzy. His counterpart Orpa, but Beastic goes aggressive, and that drops the bomb on default. Era's now in a tough spot. Takes one shot with the AWP, picks up the AK, looking for the duel with the AK, but they jump in with the MP9. They would have thought perhaps he's toward default.
He's going to go down, he says, with bated breath. B-Stick trade, still a 4v3, man advantage for Sinners.
Yeah, that's a big deal. The fact he just takes so long winning out that duel against the Orpa, it means Beastic can just run in and trade. If that was a quick opening kill, Beastic would have been nowhere near. And look at this. Standoff at Monster. It's going to be won by the CT side. Standing in the smokes, always the more advantageous situation. And now it's all down to Imma. Gets one. Almost actually gets a second towards Shock. Has to fake out the bullets and fake out the angle as well. He's being very cheeky right now. He's Shock. But yeah, that was a fun little standoff towards Monster. Worked out nicely for the CT side. Imma will take the head off of Shock. And now Beastic and Nearfrag are actually in the situation. Imma still has the bomb. Beastic is on the off angle in connector to watch his retreat. He's not even looking towards short at the moment. It's Nearfrag in task with it. He just looks away at the wrong time. Unlucky. Maybe there would have been a slight chance if he...
Try the boost yet again. Maybe they didn't expect it twice in a row. Head spotted. Maybe?
No.
Okay. Never mind.
Maybe the X-ray fooled us for a second there. Who knows? Double monster setup. That's okay. Even if they do go multiple towards short, it just depends on the timing of the player coming through Monster. Rusty's got the flash primed, and it comes. Zedco's going to be blind, has to switch back towards short, and now the second flash comes in. Really well done, but Nearfrag's here as well. And there's Shock showing himself from Monster. So many unexpected positions for GamerLegion to find. Just having that second man over is so strong. And again, after time, no, not again! Viable option to get him on that secondary. There's one. He can fall back as well as they make their way up toward long forward. You might get a bit of a shock how close they are, but that's a really nice reaction. Actually, almost bolts his gun and gets a second, but Nearfrag is there to help. It's all the AWPs chiming up around the map right now for Sinners. Lovely peek from Era, does catch Nearfrag off, and I think he can get the plant safely. I said I think. Oh, great cover from Isaac. That could save the round. 2v2. Zedco is on another flank as well. So flank on flank. Do they expect a second player coming in from behind? I mean, at the moment, they're doing okay because Isaac is refusing to show himself. They'll just cross the angle as Zedco swings it. Does he look for it? He does, but Isaac's crosshair placement is better. It's now all down to Shock. Right-click flash to flash the long position behind the truck. And a right-click smoke as well. Era will pick aggressively, but doesn't actually see he's coming in toward the main part of the site. Now he's on the bomb. Isaac has to find him. Low HP, has to find one bullet. He's out of bullets. It just is an epitomization of what that half has been like for GamerLegion.
Keep in position towards Con as well. You don't exactly need to go for anything more. B-Stick has found the trade though, so we've got a 4v4, about a minute left of this round. Bomb's still sort of stuck on where it wants to go, but it looks like we're aiming over towards this B part of the map. Zego dropping the utility, so supportive play coming through. Zego's going to be the strider one to answer and trying to get something more. And with that Molotov being a bit too shallow, Zego's able to get something more. Zero has to tuck towards the toxic position. Rusty finds one in mid, and well, nice swing and a double as well because the player on short is low HP. Nearfrag 1v3. No, thank you.
Very well done. And as you say, that was the pistol on Isaac. But look how far Nearfrag's making his way up. Do they have any idea? B6 found zero connector already. Nearfrag's going to be close on the angle, and he can pounce at any point. Era's just jump spotting without a care in the world. He has no clue at all. Nearfrag knows it. He can hear it. 20 kills and 13 deaths for him underneath the scope of Era. And that's the A site under control. Can he call the bomb over in time? That's the question.
Well, now they've netted one long, noted it. Imma is gone down for the count. Great adjustment by Sinners. Great play by Nearfrag. And now it seems like GamerLegion are forced to save these two rifles. Sinners, 13 rounds for them. It feels like, yeah, GamerLegion are going to save. That is impressive. Well played to create that space and then utilize it so well. This is why I love Sinners, man. Like, they're such a good team.
Yeah, Yeah, the protocol there of just waiting so long, right? Like, Neofrag knew he'd made the play, despite the fact they lost.
This boost, though, could help out. Feet spotted, and Zedco gone. See you later. Totem pole sort of collapses off the back of Neofrag, but that is traded. Shock creating a bit more space here. The bomb should be collected. They should be going over towards A. GamerLegion, they read this. They rotate everyone.
Yeah, this is a good read. They need everyone here at this stage because the two M4s are still alive after that really nice call, actually, to go for the boost on sandbags to look through Monster. Shock head down toward the flower bed looking for the information. Spots Isaac trying to fall back as that smoke is up. Looking for a second as well. M4, only one left now. Rusty's there and he'll get shot down.
You've got a player up close and personal here. Emma's still around. He could get some here.
Oh, he gets the one, and that drops the bomb as well. What a huge amount of information that is. Neofrag does trade it. Air is in a pretty good spot here, especially with the smoke as it is. The question is, how long do they take? Rusty's flank, this could be the key one. He's making noise, and I think they know that all three players are on the angle. Ah, yeah, Zedco just gave it a glance, then looked away again, and the second flank's coming in. Zero will get that one. Goes down, and Emma just can't just swing through the smoke to trade him because he's wary of a rifle being close. Almost Forzy gets to flick in, but Emma's too quick, and Zero is waiting for B-Stick to expose himself from connector. Insta trade comes in, but it's still a 2v3.
Yeah, Isaac's on the back of the site here, around the pillar. It's got to be crucial now. He's got to get at least one. Because if he dies, it could go out of control. Players rotating in from heaven as well. One of them's down. Now this gets awkward. This isn't a really comfortable position because Shock clears them up. How's this turned out this way? Emma, 1v2 now. A nade could dunk it on Shock, but instead opts to get him as he crosses. Neofrag's position has been noted, maybe. Emma, I don't think he expects this. Could be a port of call on the timing and how this one's played, swinging out with the reload. Neofrag can't quite finish it.
All the way through. That's worrying. Water player's been taken out already. There's Neofrag's AK, and look how far Shock is up. Is in the range for it. I think he should be, but he is. Doesn't matter. Shock hits the headshot anyway, and look at Era going so aggressive to try and deny the plant with the AWP, and suddenly it's a 2v3 with Shock and Zedco very, very low. Water is exposed, and Heaven's been spotted as well by Zero. There's no kit picked up. That's the big deal in this situation. They're going to have to just get a player on the bomb or go for the kills really quickly. Two low HP players. Checks Water, checks directly underneath him and removes the high HP player. And Zero gets a second as well. It's now all down to Zedco. They've got the kills. Do they have the time? I think they've got the player on the kit. Yes, they have. They've picked it up. They've got the defuse. And that was stressful.
Bomb site, and I think Sinners are going to start to think about their options, weigh up what could happen. Look, there's a lot of position that Zero has right now to obviously say, well, they're probably not going to come B, but Forzy, however, opens this one up. This could get risky yet again, Travis.
Forzy stepping up again. He's had a bit of a quiet game. He had a great vertigo, but this one, only 11 kills in this one so far. Doesn't matter. If he can win a round on his own for his team, you never know. But look at the time. 18 seconds to go. It has to be B, and look where the Monster defender is. It's Zero. He hears all the information. If he goes toward Monster at the right time, he can deny the bomb plant here. Even toward Heaven is a big threat. There's no smoke for that position. They just have to win the duels, and Zero gets one. Bomb is planted in the open. Zero gets another. Yeah.
I mean, he's yet to recover the bomb as well, just waiting for his team to make space. That's really nice from Forzy as well. And somehow he's finding all of these kills. They're trickling into his scope. Rusty, you've got to find something here. Nice first. Neofrag walks past, but now they expect him. Now they know where he is. They can gang up on him. But somehow Zedco walks out into the fray. Rusty's somehow saving the day. Maybe coming behind is Forzy. It's just a battle of who's going to come up on top individually. And so far, it's the AWPer on the side of Sinners. 0-1v2.
Forzy, that was sick. The amount of time they wasted to try and get him into the position to trade on long. Great attempt from Rusty. And there's the information with only 15 seconds to go. Forzy is the player with the bomb. Zero, he can stop this from being a possibility. He's trying to fake out the angles. There's a lot of experience coming in here from Zero, and he's about to win out this round unless Forzy can jump away, or he has. That is so tight. Can he even get away all the way? That is the question. Zero's looking for it, and he just gets there in time. Zero has been very quiet. That is a huge lifeline, and Era's missed his shot toward Monster as well. 45 seconds. There are still 3 toward B, and a boost is coming in. Will it work at exactly the right time? It might as well. Forza taps down Isaac, and now the entry can come in toward B, but of course, there's still an incendiary to work with. Doesn't matter. It's toward Short, and it's not toward Monster. Every single kill is coming for Sinners, and they have saved the game right at the very last time of asking. Rusty has to 1v5 to win the map for GamerLegion in regulation, and that's not going to be a possibility. Forzy ends it with another 4K. This time he gets the round victory. He looks tempted to do so, doesn't he? In comes the peek from B-Stick, and he's not expecting him up so far, but he is locked in connector with that Molotov, but that's unfortunate. Shock goes looking for him, and Emma peeks from long bathroom, and he's escaped as well. Zero's found Zedko. Again, the Z battle goes in the way of the GamerLegion player, but that flash is still good. 2v4. Is there any way back?
Not really. No bomb. And no util. And I think, with how Zero's pushing up, he's going to get the bomb as well. Yeah, Sinners are done for this round. It's 16-15 every day of the week. Unless something drastically goes in the way of Sinners, like we've seen GamerLegion turn things around.
Yeah.
This is going to be GamerLegion getting 16. I'm wondering where this was on round number 30.
I mean, Zero, as you say, he has pushed up and pushed up at exactly the right time, but he doesn't have the bomb. Problem is, that is a very unexpected angle, and look at the time, 30 seconds. They're not going toward B, so I guess that's something. They're avoiding that biggest threat, but the A site is still very much occupied. GamerLegion comfortably splitting it up 2-2 right now. One player watching Short, one player has Monster in its entirety, and 2 available toward A in quick rotation. Rifle in the cubby. Is it cleared by Neofrag? Smoke to put up the Molotov. Goes for the pre-fire. Can't make it happen. Forzy has to no-scope his way to a plant. And he's got no time left. Jumps straight into Era. And it's a no-scope battle to finish it off. Another advantage for Sinners. Don't forget how many advantages Sinners managed to come back from, or disadvantages come back from on Vertigo. Maybe this is a bit of karma. Counter-Strike gods working in their favour, but this round looks like it's going to be a Sinners one, finally. What is it called? Block the smoke, but I think they're aware that he's around this position. Well, now they definitely are. He gets one, has to fall away and play the long game. Does this give Sinners any nerves, the fact that they know where he is? Do they still want to plant toward A? I think they do. They've got 2 players holding the planter. That grenade won't do anything. And he smacks Shock in the face. Obviously he's going for it. It's the final round of the first half of overtime. Gets 1. Now I'm scared. Now I'm very scared. Isaac has 5 bullets left. Can he pick up a second gun? It's directly behind him. Right now he has to go for a reload. Just play the time. He has a flash to play with. Shock is hiding, but Zedko isn't. It's now all down to Shock, and Shock makes it happen. Oh, can you imagine the nerves and the heart control
as well? Honestly, I think this is just going to be a short pop here. The util's ready to come over.
Who gets 1 in my instant trade? Well done, but look at the health. 22 and 33, but that's a shock for Shock. No way he's getting out of that one. Neofrag needs a couple of kills now. Has to put in a reload. He's only got 5 bullets left. And we'll get it in. It is protected by the smoke. Will swing with the low HP and gets the 1 kill, but there's still low HP players to find. Rusty, how is he not find the trade? No way! And now it's a low HP player planting the bomb. The Molotov will spread. Bomb's not down. Era 1v3. Finds 1. 45 seconds to go. Bomb can be recovered. And he's still got time to work with, but there is a player coming through Monster. How does he figure this one out? He's managed to escape for now. And he's still pretty healthy, is Era. Can he flank the flanker? Look where Forzy is. He's playing this one very smart, though. Looking for the information and finds it beautifully. Really calculated position there from Forzy. The A-bomb site. B-Stick. Straight into a bathroom, and there we go. There's the shock. I was about to say, they've made their way up toward long so quick that Forzy isn't expecting it. He's in the midst of rotating between 2 different bomb sites. Now Neofrag is in position. He's brought up the auto sniper, but he's been dinked, and he's down to 18. This could be it. GamerLegion, the Molotov spreads. Era. Oh, the fire and the flames takes Neofrag out of the round, and Shock and Zedko are in a horrible position. 2v4. They've won one already, but that was on T-side on Vertigo. It's been a long time since then. The smoke will hit the player on green bin, and Rusty finds him.
Yep. Playing slow towards mid. Sinners. Throw out the smoke. Shock absolutely annihilates Era. If you're a GamerLegion fan, that's not how you want this one to start. Playing around Donut. Isaac finds one, but that's all he can get himself before Rusty rotates in. Needs to be more on the USP. Needs to tap them down. Well, that's a good start, but yet again, 1 for 1. All these players can go through. Zero now. Up in towards Temple, finds Zegko, actually gets shot first, the bomb down to low HP, this gets messy, this gets awkward, but now you gotta play this retake.
Tough one. I have the kit on Emma, thankfully. Picked up, and the smoke as well, but there we go, it's removed immediately. Thing is, Zero has a chance in this one. He can pick it up immediately. Ooh. What a shot on near frag, and oh no! He's dinked down Shock to 3 HP. This could be so close. He has the smoke in the kit. He can play so much time, but Shock hits a critical headshot with the P2.
He might have spotted that and actually opts to play close to the smoke. They're going to go through.
He only gets 1 to 0, which is a bit surprising, but doesn't matter because Isaac can help him out. 2 frags for him from the mid window. And he's 4Z and B stick with basically no map control. In fact, definitely no map control. And without a chance to push together as of yet, until finally the Mac 10 of B stick will rotate round, or sorry, 4Z will rotate round to the Mac 10 of B stick. And you'd expect really their goal in this situation now will just be some damage.
Yeah, and GamerLegion not giving them an inch. Not giving them a second of their time. As soon as Zero hears the steps, yeah, swings out for the first. Probably the second as well. Now I know where 4Z is. Molotov, but he's got assistance in the form of the teammate in towards heaven. So this should be one and done. There we go. Isaac. Cut off one of the areas of the rotation, one of the pivotal parts. 4Z on the angle, nice AWP shot, even though he's low, doesn't matter, and still, they're going to try and fight him, successfully. Bomb's going to be able to go down, you'd like to think, a 3v4 on this retake.
Isaac has the line, but Neofrag stopped him. That's a really important kill. Now Rusty, he can wallbang the wood if he really wants to, but I think he wants to continue being silent, but Neofrag doesn't matter. Just checks it anyway, holds the angle, destroys Rusty, headshot to boot as well. And Era is left to save the AWP. Sinners hit straight back off that 1 round lost. And at the moment, Sinners are looking the better team. As I expected, of course, going into this, we said that GamerLegion have really struggled on Ancient as of late. No win in the last 5. It's early days, but Sinners are looking the better team. And Sinners' record on this map, they've actually won their last 2. One was in a slightly lower tier event, sure, but still chose some good wins. They lost against Entropic 16-12, controlled the A site, had the bomb. That was round over, basically. You know, A is very retakeable, but still.
This cave play could be shut apart as well. What about that? Hits now. It does so confused is the player showing towards, which means Zero can find 2. And that only leaves 2 for Sinners in this round.
That was unlucky.
35 seconds left as well. Isaac's just holding down this angle utility to still get Sinners out onto this site.
Yeah, he's got a flash, but Isaac's got the favourable angle and Forzy's missed a critical shot, I'm afraid. That was his way back in. He did that insta-frag, and Rusty is very close. No scope. Unlucky. Not quick enough on the trigger. Rusty takes him out. And I got to say that's...
Try and facilitate a split here. Are these players from Sinners you'd like to think? It's so awkward. 3 players rotated towards CT already.
Yeah, this is an odd one. Control of A. Zedko should get taken out here. Really nice flash. Help there by Imma. But Shock is still here. Rusty 1 HP again. Another player living on the edge. A bit fortunate there. But it's 100 to kill, of course. Shock still sticking around. Should get spotted in the back at some point, and there we go. He's been tagged down to 11, and suddenly, out of nowhere, a round that looked very much in Sinner's favour is not anymore. 4Z. 1v4, needs the 3 immediately. Does he check his close right? He doesn't.
Pressured from that position, but look at Rusty in a good space to get 1, maybe a second as well. Starting to overrun. B-Stick and 4Z answer back, but Era does as well.
Covers it into a 3v3. 4Z and B-Stick, again, 100 HP combined between the 2 of them, but that's a shot and a half from Neofrag. Doesn't expect Isaac to still be here, though, and Isaac's trying to get both. Oh, he does a double take. He thinks he's taken down Neofrag, but he's lucky to get away with that one. Has to reposition and get that kill. Now Forzy can't go aggressive. He's mollied off. Great usage of utility from Isaac. And the bomb in a rough spot. The question is, where is Immer at this stage? He's coming in on the big flank. Forzy trying to pull the Glock out, but he's taken too long. At the moment, this is a really impressive comeback from GamerLegion.
It is. It looked out of place on map number 1. Now there's a nice trade, and Sierra's just ham. He's found his own footing now. So have GamerLegion coming back into this series. B06 on the other side of the smoke, and on the side of another one as well, and walks into a crossfire as well. ZeGo, 1v4. We've seen plays like these beforehand, but you ain't going to get it this time, son. Because there are too many GamerLegion players switched on and starting to surround you.
1v4. Once again, using the utility to clear out Jaguar. That will force Immer to swing, but he still gets one with Forzy. All he needs is a trade. Just finds it. That could have been a nightmare. Round would have been basically over if the AWP was removed there, but Forzy keeps his health and his team in the round. Look at the money built up on GamerLegion. So much. That just shows their dominance at the end of the half, and Era's found Shock. Zero's found Forzy. It's falling apart again for Sinners, I'm afraid. They're going to be extremely thankful for their early good start on this half, because GamerLegion have hit straight back at exactly the right time. At least get one. There's 2 M4s against GamerLegion's 3 rifles. I'll upgrade to the M4 as well. ZeGo finds a really important first towards Zero, but in comes Immer. He's checking toward K. Forzy's there, but Immer wins the duel. Just 16 health to spare, and ZeGo will get destroyed. Hard swung on by Era. B6 here though. Gets one frag in the back. Can he jump on the bomb planter? He can, but he can only hit a dink. That could be critical. There's such a great chance there to make that round a possibility for Sinners. But now it's all down to Shock. There's a kit on the site in front of him on the right. Should find Era and does. And now it's a 1v1. Isaac has no armor with the M4. Kit is recoverable. How aggressive does Isaac play it? Shock has time to tap the bomb and spots the shadow. He now has the information, and Shock, balls of steel. Isaac's faked out the footsteps, but it doesn't matter. Straight on the defuse. Pros don't fake. Sinners keep the... It's a 3v3. 2 kits available again. But it's the B bomb site that's been completely taken.
Yep, 2 towards lane as well, and the flash is really cool. Isaac in support, just with that bit of util. B-stick 1v2 now.
Oh, that's a dink. 5 bullets left. He only needs 1 on either player. He has a smoke and that kit as well, trying to force him out. There's the 1 bullet for Isaac. Now he just needs 1 bullet for Immer. Pulls out the pistol instead. He's not on the other angle, my friend. Think he spots him. Does he now hold the bomb? He has to. He's not going to hold it. He's going to tap it. That's going to force Immer out, and he can't hit the bullet required. He's going to have to fall away. GamerLegion will win out the round this time. Oh, every round is just...
Forzy.
Right.
That's disgusting, man. What on earth was that?
B-stick. Oh, he needs to push up. Does he even want to play the patience? No, he doesn't.
I'm so done, man. I'm so done.
What is
ZeGo's
this?
even on low HP as well. There isn't much of an opportunity for him to get back into this as well.
And he isn't fast enough. He isn't fast enough to check Isaac in cave. Can you believe it? Sinners have to win this round. They have no other choice. It's their full force buy as well. And that flank's going to work out well. ZeGo calm on the flank there. Tapping down Zero. 2v4. Surely no way back in this time.
Yeah, you'd like to think so. And I know what you're alluding to with that comment. We've already seen a 2v4. 38 seconds. Utility to work with. Sort of. Barely enough, though. Isaac retrieves another flash off the fallen comrade. Shock's going to get no information unless he swings out at the perfect timing. I think he might have spotted it. This gets awkward now. What happens? Do they miss each other? Does this bomb get dropped off in A main? It does. But somehow Isaac has slipped the net yet again. Look at this. This is so awkward. Shock's going to come in from behind with the backstab. 3 here as well, though. Could still stop this bomb plant.
Okay. Nice shot, Zero. That was really nice. Shock in position and hits the headshot instantly on toward Era, but Isaac hits a critical trade. He's very low though, and if ZK wants to make a play through the smoke, it would be exactly the right time to do so. Look at Nearfrag. He doesn't care about that Molotov at all. Not one shot. He didn't get peeked by Zero, but he can't finish off the one bullet required. Zero gets taken out, and Nearfrag's still alive and kicking, and he even takes Rusty as well with an instant headshot. GamerLegion had the play, and they still might, but Zeko's looking for it. Zeko's looking for the donut flank. Unbelievable awareness. And Isaac, 1v3 on the 20 HP I mentioned, will get instantly deleted by Neofrag.
Sinners are going to try and say otherwise, taking this cave control, but look at GamerLegion, they're walking up ramp.
Lawson gets the first, looking for a second as well, but misses the flick. Flash off the pillar. That'll give him another chance to peek. Molotov will come in, that will certainly force him away. Down to 34 health, can't peek in that any longer. 5v4 for Sinners. Do they play after plant here? I'd imagine they would. Bomb can go down, but never mind. Rusty, what a fight. B-stick in cave, unaccounted for, and he hits another double headshot toward Isaac. Oh boy, Zero last alive. An absolutely clean round for Sinners, just the one loss.
It all depends on him.
Era, this is so important. B-stick's wary of this being a possibility. Will swing for it and fake out the bullets. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from B-stick. So aware. And fakes out the bullets first. They know that GamerLegion must be nervy at this stage, but will they be nervy? Imma, he's not nervy. 27 kills in this game. He's been the top fragger. Now Shock's in a horrible position. A horrible position. Pinched between Cave and Long. Now it's all down to Forzy and B-Stick. 2v3. The grenade can come in right on the head of Isaac, but the spray can't connect. So much damage done. This retake is still so very much on. But it's going to be so difficult with Forzy on his AWP. They have a smoke. In fact, they have two smokes and two flashes as well. Can they get a smoke on the bomb? One will be put toward Long, but Zero chooses that time to peek. Absolutely perfect from Zero, taking matters into his own hands. Imma's holding the angle. He finishes off the game. It's right. It's just. GamerLegion win.